Hello guys, I want to show you something about this laptop. It's HP 450 G1, basically 4th generation Intel socket. It's Intel in the socket, probably last. Yeah, I believe this is last Intel in socket for laptops, and basically it's got 40 pin connector. So be careful, you got 450 G2. The other one, most of them I saw with 30 pin, so I guess all of them can be 30 pin and all of these should be 40 pin. And basically I saw the video where the guy was replacing this, but it wasn't clear how he removed these hinges covers, and because I broke a little bit of plastic, I was just pulling it forward and broke the plastic. So I want to show you how to do it properly. And once you remove those covers, then it should be fully open all the time, and then it should go out. But you basically don't really need to remove, I guess. You can keep this hinge cover there. So let's have a look on this hinge cover. As you can see, it's catching from the top, so both sides, this one, top and bottom, are catching this way. So if you press it or like that, it will not gonna help. You just have to lift it and then pull. So what was the problem in the video? The guys was removing this first, and it's impossible to lift it when the bezel is here in place. However, you can't remove the bezel while those covers are there. So how to do it properly? What you should do, you should lose the bezel first. So you go from the inside and make sure the bezel is loose. And once the bezel is loose all around, so basically if the bezel is loose, you can lift it, kind of lift it, and that's what is gonna do the trick, because you're gonna lift it with that hinge cover. So let's look here from the side. So you see this hinge is catching here at the bottom, but then you can catch this top as well, which will be difficult. Because I don't have enough hands. I managed to clip it. So now you see the hinge cover is in position as it should be. When you want to remove it, many people will just go. I like to use tool. Like this, personally. You can have something similar, and I just go underneath and try to pull it up. And again, I have only 2 hands, so I'm pulling it up and jumped up, you see. And then I will just push this with nails. Yeah, push it up. So now if the hinge cover is loose, I believe, well, the best is if it is fully open. I believe you can keep that hinge cover there, but if not, this plastic is pretty flexible. Let's see. If not, you should be able to pull it this way out. But I will personally probably just leave it in this position, and that's enough to remove that bezel, which is gonna be loose. So I'm doing it because I broke this plastics which are catching that hinge cover. So this should be the way. If you lose the bezel around and then try to move hinge up, that should be the way. So I hope this helps, and I would say a pretty good laptop comparing to G2, and probably G3 new versions are, yeah, they're getting crappy. And even this processor, I have to tell you, this is M version processor. If you just put quad core M version, and honestly I had Lenovo cheaper version. I had i7 8th generation, and this laptop just outperformed that laptop easily, because it's got really good cooling. Those new laptops, slim laptops, they have horrible cooling. And that i7 8th generation was only 1.8 GHz base, and this M socket quad core is basically 2.4 GHz base. So it outperformed in multi-threads. Maybe single threads, short time will be, single thread will be good on that 8th generation, but overall performance multi-core was maybe 10% better on